So yes, I bought the first issue of the official Warhammer Age of Sigmar collection, Mortal Realms, which is much too large to fit in frame using my regular setup. And it includes 30 miniatures, 6 dice and 1 ruler. Okay, let's take a quick look at the magazine, etc. before we get onto the miniatures. Right, so there's this transparent range ruler, which I believe is marked in inches. Yeah, close enough. Right, let's take a look at... Oh, there are several magazines from the look of this. Right. Free poster inside. I don't think this will be going up on my wall. Well, let's face it, none of you watching this are actually interested in the magazine, just the miniatures. Okay, right, let's get to the miniatures then. Right, what do we have here then? Let's get the... Yep, bases, standard Games Workshop ones, the newer ones with that annoying injection mark thing in the middle there. Yep. Nothing much to say about those. They will go in a box with a million others. Dice, those standard little, what are these, 10mm D6s that Games Workshop have been using since, I think, the late 90s. Again, they're going to go into a box with a million others. Let's actually have a look at the miniatures now. Right, that's awkward, I'm going to put that over there. That's a rather large and needlessly decorative base. It's quite nicely done. It's got the kind of weird lack of texture a lot of the newer Games Workshop stuff has. Tower shield's quite nice. Could perhaps use that on a paladin or something with a bit of work. That's a back, and that is a front of some kind of Stormcast thing. I should have probably paid attention to the magazine, but I didn't. Right, there's another one. Look at that from the other side. It's just all the bits where they clip together. So you don't need the glue that they don't provide unless you subscribe. Right, more of the same sort of stuff there. Another one of those shields, this time without an arm attached, which make it a lot easier to use in a conversion. Yeah, I think one of those might make quite a nice tower shield for a paladin or a cleric or something. Yeah, bases, not bad. Still got that weirdly smooth, textureless style of the newer Games Workshop stuff. It's not bad. It's a head there. I think of a female warrior. That's quite nice to see that there's a bit more female representation in the newer DW ranges. Because there was a point where they pretty much did not make any female miniatures. Yeah, I don't know if I could perhaps use some of these bits in conversions. Bases, being as large as they are, might be quite nice for some large monsters. Of course, these guys Games Workshop suffers greatly from scale creep, and these guys are supposed to be superhuman anyway, so these will never be useful as human-sized figures, really. Yeah, I'm not sure how much use I'll get out of the stuff on this sprue. Right. And this sprue, which is not showing up that well in my lighting due to the colour of it and the colour of my sofa. I get some focus here? Yes, I can if I hold my hand behind things. Yeah, this appears to be full of various wraith-type creatures. Let's get it to focus, focus. Not sure how well that's focused. Yeah, regular sort of standard set old four-toothed skulls there. And not too bad. I think these would paint up alright. I could use these as various ethereal undead monsters in my games. It's quite a good variety of stuff on this sprue, actually, yeah. Various ones in stocks and stuff, and carrying axes. I've got chains hanging from them. Yeah, not bad. I can probably make use of these. Oh, nice little tombstone detail there. Yeah. Not bad. So I thought I'd just quickly assemble a few miniatures, just to show you them to scale with some others. So yeah, here they are all put together. Well, two of them at least. Got this guy with the candelabra thing there. It's quite a nice distinct miniature. He's got a kind of faceless helmet thing going on, so I'd probably replace that head with a skull or something more suitable. But yeah, that'd be quite a nice miniature to use in Mordheim or something, probably. Make a nice distinct leader type monster for my games. Whoa, that was clumsy. Say about that. Oh, it's one of those kind of hollow ones, so it's going to be a bugger to paint. You could paint before assembly, but then you'd be having to deal with that gap there. So, and the Sigmarine chick, yeah. Quite nice, very large model, so probably not that useful in other games. With the base like that, it's make me think it might make a good statue for something though, so maybe that's the way to go with that one. Not keen on that choice of shiny plastic, because it's making it quite difficult to film, and my lighting is terrible at the best of times. Also, reminds me of those plastic space marines that, what were they called? Galaxy Rangers, or Space Rangers or something, that EM4 sell? Yeah. The shiny plastic is reminding me of that. Let's get a few other minis in for scale. Right. Well, since I've got one to hand, it's a Space Marine. A fairly modern one from what I understand. God, she's actually even taller than a Space Marine, not including that base. I'm kind of trying to hold the feet level there. Yeah, that is a very tall miniature. Maybe there's some newer Space Marine miniatures that are taller again, but this is a fairly new one from what I know. It's certainly bigger than the old second edition plastic ones that I mostly have, and the Space Crusade ones. Anyway, enough of that. What else we got here? Oh, I've got my Frostgrave Cultists I still haven't got around to painting yet. Yeah. They're both considerably taller than that guy. A Mordheim Mercenary, since I mentioned Mordheim, and pretty sure I'll be sharing a link to this on one of the Mordheim groups. And people who still play Mordheim are always interested in weird undead miniatures to use, so that's right up your alley, guys. Let's hope all this is still in focus. What else we got? Oh, Hero Quest. A Hero Quest Barbarian there, and Hlekiar the Elf, who is of course converted from a Hero Quest Elf. And this is not particularly well centre framed, but what the hell. I could put another miniature on the end there. How about one of my City Guards, which is an advanced Hero Quest henchman. Yeah, there's a good lineup for scale there. Oh, I've also got... let's take those out of the way for a minute, because you may not have any of these miniatures. But you can always purchase one of these from Miniature Heroes to show the scale of miniatures. There you go, I'll leave that in frame for a bit so you guys can take a look at the various heights of things. Yeah, all in all, not too bad. A little trickier to assemble than I thought they would be. In fact, at one point I managed to misread the numbers and pick the wrong bit off the sprue, so I've got this arm and a bit of cloak here that I'm going to have to find the rest of. That guy, yeah, I'll probably find a use for her. Not so much, you perhaps use parts of this in conversion. The head's quite nice. I could put that head on another body. The shield, like I said earlier, would make a nice shield for a paladin or a cleric. Me being clumsy again. Yeah, overall, not bad miniatures. Weird kind of textureless kind of smoothness to them that a lot of the newer Citadel ones have. But still quite detailed considering, just weirdly smooth. Yeah. Yeah, not bad. Well worth the cover price of the magazine, but I don't think I'll be buying any of the future magazines. So yeah, that's that. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you're subscribed to my channel, like this video. I need a goodbye catchphrase. That's Andy, he was also present.
Hello, people. Go away, people.